Hello friends. Welcome to my channel. Are you sitting on a hidden fortune without even knowing it? Some rare Australian 50-cent coins are worth thousands. In this video, we'll uncover the most valuable and sought-after 50-cent coins that could change your life overnight. Don't spend that coin just yet. It might be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Stay tuned to find out if you have one of these rare treasures in your collection. Let's get started. First up, the Australian 50-cent coins from 1979 have fascinated collectors for decades, with certain rare issues commanding astonishing prices in the numismatic world. While many 50-cent coins are common in circulation, there are some extremely rare variants that can be worth thousands, even millions, of dollars. These coins are prized for their rarity, historical significance, and minting errors, making them a treasure trove for those lucky enough to own them. If you happen to have one of these rare 50-cent coins, you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Some of the most valuable Australian 50-cent coins have shocked the world with their skyrocketing prices in auctions, making their owners instant millionaires. One of the most legendary 50-cent coins is the 1979 double bar variety featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. This rare coin is distinguished by two raised bars behind the emu's head on the Australian coat of arms. Though it was initially dismissed as a minor minting anomaly, collectors later recognized its true rarity, causing its value to soar. Some pristine specimens of this coin have fetched thousands of dollars at auctions. But this is just the beginning. There are even rarer Australian 50-cent coins that can be worth much more. If you have a perfectly preserved double bar 50-cent coin, never sell it cheaply. Instead, get it graded and auctioned because its value will only increase with time. Another breathtaking example is the 1966 round 50-cent coin, which is one of the rarest and most valuable Australian coins ever minted. Unlike modern 50-cent coins, which have a dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape, the 1966 version was round and made of 80% silver. Due to its high silver content, many of these coins were melted down, making surviving examples incredibly scarce. Today, a well-preserved 1966 round 50-cent coin can be worth thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. Some collectors and investors are willing to pay an absolute premium for uncirculated pieces, as they are nearly impossible to find. Among the most coveted rarities are the minting error coins, which are sometimes worth even more than regular rare issues. For example, some Australian 50-cent coins have been discovered with off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or missing details due to die errors. These mistakes make the coins exceptionally unique, and collectors will pay a fortune to own them. A well-documented case involves an Australian 50-cent coin struck on the wrong metal planchet, making it one of the rarest known errors. The market for these error coins is exploding, with some examples reaching record-breaking prices in recent years. If you ever find a 50-cent coin with a strange anomaly, do not spend it. Get it appraised immediately. Commemorative 50-cent coins can also be worth a small fortune. Australia has released several limited edition 50-cent coins to mark historic events, and some of them have become highly sought after. The 1988 Bicentennial 50-cent coin, celebrating 200 years since the first fleet's arrival, is a valuable collector's piece. While many of these coins are common, rare variations and mint condition pieces can command thousands of dollars. The same applies to the 2000 Millennium 50-cent coin, which has a known inkest flag error, one of the rarest varieties, often selling for a hefty price in the collector's market. The value of Australian 50-cent coins continues to rise as demand from collectors and investors grows. In recent years, some of the rarest coins have fetched staggering amounts at auctions, with collectors from around the world competing to add them to their collections. The excitement surrounding these coins has created a booming market, where certain rare specimens can change hands for life-changing sums of money. Even modern commemorative 50-cent coins, if kept in pristine condition, could one day be worth a fortune. The key is to hold on to rare coins, protect them from damage, and get them professionally graded to maximize their value. If you are lucky enough to own one of these valuable Australian 50-cent coins, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Many people unknowingly spend these coins without realizing their worth, allowing collectors to scoop them up at face value. Checking your coin collection, pocket change, or old inherited coin jars could lead to an incredible discovery. Some of the rarest Australian 50-cent coins have made their owners unexpectedly wealthy overnight. If you have one, never sell it without first researching its true market value, because it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The demand for rare Australian 50-cent coins is only increasing, and the future looks even brighter for collectors. As time goes on, these rare coins will become even scarcer, further driving up their value. This means that anyone holding on to a valuable Australian 50-cent coin today could see its price skyrocket in the coming years. If you are a coin collector, investor, or just someone who happens to own a rare piece, now is the time to secure your fortune. Never underestimate the power of these coins. They are not just pieces of metal. They are keys to unimaginable wealth. And secondly, we explore the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is one of the most intriguing pieces in Australian numismatic history, with collectors and enthusiasts always on the lookout for rare and valuable varieties. While most 50-cent coins from this year are common, certain rare errors and special versions can command astonishing prices in the collector's market. If you happen to own one of these rare 1981 50-cent coins, you could be sitting on a fortune worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars, making you a potential overnight millionaire. Many collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare coins, especially those with unique errors, low mintage numbers, or historical significance. One of the most valuable varieties of the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is the double-struck error coin. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the minting press, creating a noticeable and dramatic doubling effect on the design. These types of errors are incredibly rare and can fetch high prices at auctions, with some selling for thousands of dollars. In some extreme cases, when the doubling is perfectly clear and prominent, collectors may be willing to pay up to tens of thousands of dollars for a single coin. If you have a 1981 50-cent coin with a double strike error, you should never sell it cheaply, as it could be worth an extraordinary amount. Another highly valuable variation is the off-center strike error. This occurs when the coin blank is not properly aligned with the minting dies, resulting in a coin where the design is shifted or incomplete. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin becomes. Some extreme off-center strikes have sold for thousands of dollars in collector circles. If you ever come across a 1981 50-cent coin with a significant off-center strike, you should hold on to it, as its value could skyrocket over time, making it a prized possession for collectors. A particularly legendary version of the 1981 50-cent coin is the mule error coin. Mule errors occur when a coin is struck using dies that were not meant to be paired together. While no confirmed cases of a 1981 50-cent mule coin have been widely documented, rumors persist that a few may exist. If such a coin were to surface, its value would be astronomical, potentially reaching millions of dollars. Mules are among the rarest and most sought-after errors in numismatics, and owning one would instantly make you wealthy beyond imagination. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin also has varieties based on the different mints that produced it. The coin was struck in 3 different locations: the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the Royal Mint in Wales, and the Royal Canadian Mint. Some collectors seek specific mint marks or differences in die varieties, with certain versions being more valuable than others. Coins with small yet significant die variations can be worth significantly more than standard issues, with some rare varieties fetching thousands of dollars. In recent years, the demand for rare and error Australian coins has exploded, with collectors, investors, and even casual hobbyists willing to pay exorbitant prices for unique pieces. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and numismatic dealers have seen record-breaking sales, with some coins selling for amounts that most people could never have imagined. The 1981 50-cent coin, when featuring an error or rare variety, has the potential to be one of those coins that turns an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. If you own a 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, it is crucial to inspect it carefully. Look for any unusual features, errors, or differences in design. Consulting with a professional numismatist or having the coin graded by a reputable coin grading service could help determine its true value. Many people unknowingly possess rare coins without realizing their worth, and some have mistakenly sold them for a fraction of their real value. Always research before selling, and never settle for less if you suspect your coin might be rare. The excitement surrounding rare Australian 50-cent coins continues to grow, with collectors and investors constantly searching for hidden gems that could be worth a fortune. Stories of people discovering valuable coins in their change or old collections have fueled a numismatic gold rush, with some lucky individuals cashing in on their rare finds for life-changing amounts of money. If you own a 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, take the time to examine it closely. What may seem like an ordinary piece of metal could be your ticket to financial freedom. Whether it's a dramatic error, a rare die variety, or a mysterious mule coin waiting to be discovered, the possibility of owning a multimillion-dollar treasure is real. Never underestimate the value of these coins, as history has shown that one lucky find can change your fortune overnight. In conclusion, while the standard 1981 Australian 50-cent coin may not be worth much, certain rare varieties and error coins can be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. If you are lucky enough to own one of these rare treasures, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Numismatic history has shown that rare and unique coins often appreciate in value over time, making them a smart investment. So, before you spend or sell any old 50-cent coins, take a closer look. You might just be holding the key to unimaginable wealth. And thirdly, we talk about the Australian 50-cent coin from 1983 featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. While most 50-cent coins from this era are common, certain rare variations, minting errors, or highly sought-after specimens can be worth a fortune. The excitement around rare Australian coins has led to some pieces fetching thousands, even millions, in collector markets. If you own a special 1983 50-cent coin with unique characteristics, you could be sitting on an unimaginable treasure. The coin's rarity, condition, and demand among collectors determine its ultimate value, making it a potential jackpot for lucky owners. One of the main reasons some 1983 Australian 50-cent coins are highly valuable is due to minting errors. Coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, or incorrect metal compositions can command exceptionally high prices. Error coins are often minted in small numbers before the mistake is caught, making them extremely rare. If you come across a 1983 50-cent coin that looks different from the standard issue, it could be worth investigating. In the past, collectors have paid enormous sums for coins with these rare anomalies, sometimes even surpassing expectations and selling for 6 or 7 figures at auctions. Another factor contributing to the value of the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin is its historical significance. This coin was minted during a period of transition in Australia's numismatic history. Though not officially a bicentennial coin, as the bicentennial was celebrated in 1988, it represents an era when coinage was evolving. The design of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, created by Arnold Machin, is an iconic image seen on Australian currency for decades. Collectors value coins from specific historical periods, and any coin with unique attributes from this era could skyrocket in value over time. Beyond errors and historical significance, the condition of a coin plays a crucial role in its worth. A 1983 Australian 50-cent coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially if it has never been touched by human hands, can fetch a significantly higher price than a circulated one. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC with a near-perfect rating of MS68 or MS70 are exceptionally rare and can command tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you own a well-preserved 1983 50-cent coin, it could be a hidden gold mine waiting to be discovered. Rumors and speculation about ultra-rare versions of the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin have fueled excitement in the numismatic world. Some collectors believe that special proof versions, unlisted error coins, or low-mintage releases exist in private collections, potentially worth millions. While confirmed sales of such extreme values remain rare, it is not impossible for an unknown specimen to surface in the future. With increasing interest in rare Australian coins, any 1983 50-cent coin with distinctive features should be professionally evaluated to determine its true worth. The demand for Australian 50-cent coins, particularly from the 1980s, has grown due to international collectors seeking valuable additions to their collections. As a result, auction prices for rare coins have skyrocketed in recent years. Some coin dealers and collectors have even reported private sales in the millions for particularly rare pieces. If a unique 1983 50-cent coin were to emerge, its value could potentially rival some of the most expensive coins ever sold in Australia. This is why you should always check your old coins carefully. You never know if you might be holding a piece of numismatic history. As the value of rare coins continues to rise, it is crucial never to sell a potentially valuable 1983 50-cent coin for a low price. Many people unknowingly spend or sell rare coins without realizing their true worth. If you believe you own a valuable 1983 50-cent piece, consult a professional coin dealer or auction house to get an expert appraisal. The right buyer might be willing to pay an astronomical price, making you wealthy overnight. A single rare coin could transform your financial future and bring you fortune beyond imagination. So, if you ever come across an Australian 1983 50-cent coin, inspect it carefully. You could be holding a rare minting error, a special proof edition, or a unique variation that is worth a small fortune. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and one discovery can change your life forever. Collectors are always hunting for the next great find, and your coin might be the hidden gem they are desperately searching for. Never underestimate the potential of an ordinary-looking coin. It could be the key to unimaginable wealth. And now we explore the Australian 50-cent coin from 1984 featuring Queen Elizabeth II is one of the most intriguing pieces of numismatic history, with some rare variants fetching incredible prices in the collector's market. While the standard 1984 50-cent coin is a common circulation coin, certain rare error versions or specific proof issues have become highly sought after, with valuations skyrocketing over the years. These coins are not just pieces of metal but hold the potential to change fortunes overnight, as collectors and investors scramble to own a part of history. If you happen to have one of these special editions, you could be sitting on a treasure worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. One of the key factors that determine the value of a 1984 Australian 50-cent coin is its rarity. Coins with minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center printing, or misaligned dies, can be worth exponentially more than their face value. Collectors are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for these anomalies because they are unique and add historical significance to the coin. If you find a 1984 50-cent coin with an unusual pattern, different metal composition, or a rare marking, you should immediately have it appraised by a professional numismatist before considering selling it. Another significant reason why certain 1984 50-cent coins are so valuable is their limited mintage in special sets. Proof coins, which were struck with highly polished dies and made for collectors, can be worth a small fortune if kept in pristine condition. Some proof coins are packaged in special presentation cases by the Royal Australian Mint and are far rarer than their circulation counterparts. If you have a proof 1984 50-cent coin still in its original case, you could be holding on to a small gold mine. In auctions, such coins have been known to fetch thousands of dollars, depending on their grade and desirability. A particularly mysterious and highly coveted variety of the 1984 50-cent coin is the one rumored to have been minted in a silver composition instead of the usual copper-nickel alloy. While official records do not confirm widespread production of silver 50-cent coins in 1984, rumors persist that a few experimental silver specimens were struck. If a genuine silver 1984 50-cent coin exists, it could be worth an unimaginable amount, as it would be one of the rarest Australian coins ever produced. This possibility has driven collectors to examine their collections closely, hoping to uncover this hidden fortune. Market trends also play a significant role in determining the price of rare 50-cent coins. As demand for vintage Australian currency grows, particularly among international investors and collectors, prices continue to rise. Some high-grade, rare 1984 50-cent coins have reportedly sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and if market conditions continue to favor rare coin investments, prices could soar even higher. Coins with historical significance and exceptional rarity often break records at auctions, making them an excellent asset for those who own them. If you own a 1984 Australian 50-cent coin, especially one with any distinguishing features such as proof minting, errors, or unique compositions, you should never rush to sell it at a low price. Many people unknowingly trade rare coins for mere face value, not realizing they hold a collector's dream in their hands. Always get your coins professionally evaluated before making a decision, as you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Some lucky individuals have turned old coin collections into million-dollar windfalls simply by recognizing the value of what they own. For those interested in investing in rare coins, The 1984 Australian 50-cent coin represents an exciting opportunity. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, the potential for profit in rare and valuable coins is immense. Coins with unique characteristics often become legendary in the numismatic community, fetching prices that far exceed expectations. Holding onto such coins and waiting for the right buyer could result in a once-in-a-lifetime financial breakthrough. The world of rare Australian 50-cent coins is full of surprises, and the 1984 edition is no exception. From minting errors to special proof editions, there are countless possibilities that could make your coin collection extraordinarily valuable. If you have one of these rare pieces, safeguard it, research its history, and consult experts who can help you unlock its true worth. The next time you come across an old 50-cent coin from 1984, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a fortune waiting to be discovered.